Toes and knees facing forward, center of your mat, ankles all the way to your chin, zip it all the way up. Squeeze your booty, keep your heels together, out and in. Good, you're externally rotating from that hip joint. Draw your kneecaps all the way up towards your quads, up to your quads, towards your hips. Shoulders down. Try not to sway up in your upper body. 3, it's gonna be one of those days. 2, toes and knees stay facing forward, hands up on the shoulders. Press those elbows back behind you. Let's warm up those toes. Warm up those ankles so you're pressing into the balls of your feet, popping your heels up and forward. Shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Belly is in. Protect that low back. Here's 4, 3, 2, knees up towards your chest by pointing your toes, driving those knees up nice and high. Push and lift. You're lifting your leg with your abs. Here's 4, 3, alternating torso twist. So opposite elbow reaches for that opposite knee, keeping your chest open. Don't draw those elbows forward. 4, 3, 2, straighten those legs, reaching the top of your hand right down to touch the top of that foot. 4, 3, 2, heels together, toes turned out, plie down. Bend your knees and stand up. Lower lift, slide down a wall. Good, draw your heels together, zip up your pants. 2, hold down nice and low. Lift your heels up, straighten your legs, lower down, do that again. Plie, out, lift, lower down, here's your tempo. Down, press, out, lift, tall, reset. Arms, here they go. Down, out to the side, overhead. 2 more. Shoulders away from your ears. Good, second position, toes and knees face the top corners of your mat. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Gotta get a little hip hop in there. Elbows drive out, let's pulse. 8, 7, draw your belly up and in. Here's 4, 3, stand up, straighten those legs. Your arms draw towards one another, and then drive your elbows back behind you. 3, 2, hold your knees bent, arms open, lean left, open, stand and close. Let's do that the other side. Keep your belly in, keep it in, and in. Pretend you're in between 2 panes of glass, so you have to stand up nice and tall. 1 more either side, up and over. Last one, here we go. Hold your pulse down, here it is. 8, 7, weight is in your heels. 4, 3, bend your knees, reach those fingertips towards the ground. Good, reaching the crown of your head forward, tail behind you. 4, 3, front of the room. Sitting up nice and tall, elbows stay lifted, front and back. 4, 3, 2, overhead, bicep to ears. Good, stretch those ribs off of your hips. 4, 3, 2, hands on your hips, step, tap, side to side. Your knees bend in the middle, drop those hips low, push off, straighten your legs. 4, 3, find that upper body rotation. Your heart and belly move as one. Open up those arms. 4, reach through the crown of your head. Turn to the right side of your mat. Toe tap, it goes back, front, push and point, push and point. Arms up tall. Draw your belly in. Lift your back leg up. Front knee, back leg, knee towards your chest, all the way to the sky. Pull, lean forward with that heart. 3, 2, hold your back leg up, hold your arms overhead. Beautiful, arms out to the side. Arms come down, your palms face one another. Squeeze your palms together as you lift that heel. Squeeze your shoulder blades, slide your shoulder blades all the way down your back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, look forward. Hold that tightness, squeeze. Lift that heel up. 4, 3, 2 hands on your hips. Step tap side to side. Good. Harden belly. Shift to the short ends of your mat. Open up your wingspan. If you'd like, nice big spinal rotation. Make sure your belly stays locked in. Protect that back body. Here's 3, 2, turn to the left side of your mat. Toe tap forward and back. You're bending your knees in the center. Push away, arms up. Here comes that back leg. Back leg, front knee. Knee to chest, arabesque. Reaching that heart forward. Push and point your toes, sweep behind you. 3, 2, hold that back leg up, hold your arms overhead, arms down to the side. Press your arms back, palms face one another. Press your palms together, lift your heel all the way up. Here's 8, 7, shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, hold it in tight. 4, 3, lift that heel up, Step your back foot forward. Turn around long, face the long portion of your mat. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back, chin to the sky. Belly automatically pulls in. Roll down. Peel your back body off that wall behind you. Ooh, this should feel good. Your chest is heavy. Fall towards your mat. Knees are slightly bent. Tuck your chin in. Bend your knees. Slowly roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Chest and chin proud to the sky. Grounding in your heels as you slowly tuck and roll 1 inch at a time. Peel the back of your body right off that wall behind you. Grab the outside ankle, shins, or thighs. Elbows out to the side. Keep your hands on your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Reach your heart forward. Send your tail back. Draw your belly in. Exhale, fold. Pull your heart down to the mat and then pull your heart right through those legs. Your head is heavy. No wrinkles back there. Bend your knees. Roll it all the way up. Zip up your pants, zip up your pants. Beautiful. Last one, chest and chin to the sky. Tuck. Roll it all the way down. Are you ready? Here comes your plank series. Walk your hands out. You're on your toes or you're down on your knees. That's up to you. You can drop to your forearms. You can also lean against a wall. Your fingers are spread out. Your palms are pressing into the mat. Push your chest away. Rotate the eyes of your elbows forward. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Look in front of you. Squeeze your bum. Extend your kneecaps up to the ceiling. Draw your heels down and back. Lift your right leg. Keep that foot flexed. Keep your booty low. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3. Point and flex that foot. Point, flex. You have 7. Sink that left heel down and back. Here's 4, 3, 2. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee, heel, lift. Cross. So your knee is coming over to that left side. Heel lifts. 4, extend. 3, don't look down. Hold that knee to your elbow. Extend that leg. Reach that left hand up. Open your chest. Lift your hips up nice and high. Lower that left hand back down. Return to a plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Extend that right leg. You're in a 3-legged dog. Walk your hands back slightly towards that left foot. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Up, pressing into a 3-legged dog. Here's your tempo. Crouch, press, full extension. Think about trying to get a big split in that air. So you need to lift that right heel up and press that right heel back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that big split. Pulse your heel back behind you. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3. Lower down. Walk back into your plank. Reset your alignment. Drop to your knees if you need to. Zip up your pants. Zip across your waistband. Shoulders down. Pull your chin away from your chest. Lift that leg, hold. 4, 3, 2, flex and point, flex, point, flex. Keep your bum low. You don't want your hips to get too high. 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow, that right elbow, and then lift that left heel. 6, press. Here's 5, 4, push that right heel down and back. Hold that left knee over to the right. Extend your leg, reach that right hand up to the sky. Open your chest, pressing your hips up to the sky. Lower your right hand down. Extend that right leg or your left leg all the way up to a 3-legged dog. Walk your hands back slightly to your left. Hello. Right toes, here we go. Crouch and extend. I want you to bend your knees and your elbows, and I want you to make sure you're not a chicken wing. Pull those elbows in. Press and extend. Use this as flexibility for that nice big split. So lift your heel up and press that left heel open. 4, 3, 2, hold that leg up nice and pulse your heel to the back wall. Here's 4, 3, 2, lower down, step back into a downward facing dog. Draw your heels one at a time towards the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevate off of those heels. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears, press your armpits towards your kneecaps. Lower your heels all the way down. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Slowly roll all the way up. Your hands are on your hips. Step your right foot forward. Right lunge. My focus here is for you to push and rebound off of that front leg. Push, close, lunge, push, close. Belly in. Chest is proud. Shoulders are soft. Elbows are out. Here's 2. Here's 1. Step into that lunge. Arms out to a T. Tuck your hips under. Drop your back knee. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze your butt. 5. You got this. Here's 4, 3, 2. Straighten those legs all the way up. Deep lunge. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2. Adding on, deep lunge. Tap your back toes. Tap. Stand up nice and tall. Reach that chest forward as your back toe taps. Reach down, up, down, forward. Lift that back leg up into an arabesque. Lift, down, press. Good, you can stay here, or you can add a little hop. Lunge, hop, arabesque. Pressing that left foot all the way back. Straighten your leg. Nice and proud. Here's 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Step to the back of your mat. Hands on your hips. Left side lunge. Pressing off those toes. Lunge, push away, which means you never want to draw your hips forward and push your chest forward. You want to stand up nice and tall. Shoulders on top of your hips. 3, 2. Last 1. Hold that low lunge. Tuck your hips. Sit up tall. Your hips are grounded. Your chest is rising up. 6, 5. Pull your belly in. Here's 4, 3, 2. Straighten those legs. Nice deep lunge. It goes up and down. Lift and lower. I want you to pretend like you're standing in front of a wall. Don't lean forward. 4, 3, 2. Here comes that toe tap. Here we go. Lift, tap behind you. Reach up tall. Reach in front. Notice how I'm not saying reach down. Reach your heart forward. Lift your back leg. Arabesque. You stay here, or you add a lunge jump. Arabesque. Keep your chest open. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Relax your shoulders. Good, nice tight core. 4, 3, 2, Last one. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Step forward. Grab yourself a drink. All right. You will need your hand weights. You are in first position. Your heels are together. Your toes are drawn out. Your feet are making a V shape. Your knees are slightly bent to allow a little hip tuck. Arms come all the way up to first position. Lift up tall. Lower down. Good. So find your grounding. I want the weight in your heels. I want you to stand up through your spine. The crown of your head doesn't stop reaching to the ceiling the entire time. I want your shoulders to pull down to the mat the entire time. Elbows lift you up. Your core controls your exit. Lift up tall. Good. On this next one, hold your arms out in front. Hold them in front. Extend your right arm open. Return it back left side. Left arm open. Return it back. Lower those arms down. Pick them back up. Here's your tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Good. Like you're reaching for someone. Reach, pull in, lower, and lift. Plie down. Plie in the center. Plie. Draw those knees open. Keep your elbows nice and high. Reach, close, down, and up. I want your neck to be nice and long the entire time. Reach long, pull it in, down, and up. Reach. One more either side. Keep your elbows high. Pull that belly in. Here we go. Good. Open your arms together out to the side. Second. Pull back into first. Lower down. Lift it up. Do that again. Open both arms. Bring them back in. Lower down. Here is your tempo. It goes up, out, return, below. Up, out, lower, and lift. Beautiful. I want your butt super, super tight. If you're ready for a challenge, I want you to rise up off your heels. You squeeze your heels together like cement. They don't come apart. Shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Squeeze. Good. 3. Here's 2. Lower back down onto your heels. Hold those arms out to the side. Bring them overhead. Right comes down. Pull back overhead. Left side. Left comes down. Up and overhead. It goes lower. Lift nice and slow. One more like this. Keep your elbows nice and high. Right, center, left. Good. I want your elbows soft, your wrists soft, your shoulders soft. Shoulders away from your ears. Belly is in. Hips are nice and heavy. Here's 4, 3, 2. Both arms down at the same time. Down, lift it up. You can feel your core lighting up just to make sure you can pick those weights down and back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower those weights all the way in front. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. We're combining everything. Are you ready? Arms up to first. Open second. Overhead to fifth. Back open second. Return to first. Reset it down. One more slow. Open. Overhead. Open. Return to center. Reset. Here is your tempo. It goes first, second, fifth, second, first. Lower. Up, out, overhead, out, center, down. Center, open, up, open, center, lower, down. Here is your tempo. Adding a little more if you'd like. Down, plie, releve, plie. Lift, overhead, down, center, lower, up, plie, reach, plie, reset. Plie out, reach overhead, plie. Let's find one more after this full set. Open down, reach up tall. Good. Hold your arms all the way overhead. Frame your face with your elbows. You're still in first position. Tendu that right foot behind you. Beautiful. As your arms open to second, lift your heel up. Return back to fifth. Let me turn sideways. Maybe that'll be easier for me. All the way up. Press your shoulder blades and squeeze them towards one another. Lift up tall. Drop your hand weights if you need to. Lower. Lift. 2 more. Out. Pull in. Last one. Out. Return overhead. Return that heel to heel. Tendu your left foot out. Arms out in front. As you lift that back leg, fly those elbows back. Pull back to first. Press and squeeze. Draw your fingers towards one another. Squeeze behind you. Keep your core tight. Keep your butt solid, rock solid. Protect your spine. Protect your shoulders. You got this. 3. Where are your shoulders? Pull them down. Zip up your pants. Good. Back heel to heel. Plie down. Your arms are drawing a circle nice in front of you. Elbows pull out, bend. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4. 3. Bring those weights 3 inches away from your hips. 5, 4. Press your knees down and out. 2, 1. Out in front. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights down. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Grab yourself a drink. You'll need a chair. I'm going to bring that all the way onto my mat. That chair is in your left hand. Your toes and knees are turned out. Your heels are together. I want that right hand on your hip. I want you to keep your hips as square as possible, as if there's a cone or a foam roller right in front of you. I want you to lift your leg up and over, tap, and then return. Up and over, tap, then return heel to heel. Reach up tall, back to center. Lift up and over. You have to clear that foam roller, that child, right? One more. Good. Return heel to heel. Now bring that cone, bring that child back behind you. Reach back, pull first position, up and over. Your core is tight, belly stays centered. Beautiful. Relax your hips. This will work your hips, your hip flexors, so you will get tired. Keep your core tight. 2, center, last one. Good. Now put that little thing right in the middle of your mat. I want you to tendu. Pinky toe touches the floor. Tendu. Lift up and over. Big toe touches the floor behind you. Clear that item. Tap in front. Up and over. Tap behind. Move as slow or as fast as you'd like. I want you to think about keeping that right hip down. Pressing it down. Tap. Reach up overhead. Tap. Now see if you can keep that right toe lifted that entire time. Pressing your hips, stay nice and square. Don't pop into that left side, right? You don't want to pop it out. Stand up through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Keep that foot behind you. Your big toe is touching the floor. I'll move this out of the way so you can see. Your leg is at an angle so it's not directly behind you. It's reaching to that side corner of your mat. Lift your leg. Pinky toe reaches down and back. 6, 5, 4. Where's your belly? 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a little step away from your chair or your bar. Bringing your knee hip height. Your ankle stays at knee height. You can lower your forearm onto the bar if you'd like. Bend your left knee. Slice that deli meat in. It's like a deli slicer. Lift, press, in and out. Your core is tight. You are contracting the whole time. Keep your knee and ankle lifted. Up, Here's 4, 3, don't arch your back, right? 2, extend that leg behind you, knee up, leg back. Here's 6, lift your toes up. 5, 4, open up your chest, shoulders are relaxed. 2, hold that leg behind you, flex and point your toe. Flex, point is your ankle hip height. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, here's 4, 3, right hand overhead, knee to elbow, and then extend that leg, nice and long. Crunch in, extend long from fingers to big toes. 4, 3, 2, open up your hip and hold. Lift your knuckles and your ankles to the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take that right leg, cross it in front, reach that right hand over towards your chair, and then rotate your armpit and your elbow up to the ceiling. Extending up nice and tall. Moving that chair over towards the other side. I'll keep my little handy foam roller here. You can use nothing or you can use something, whichever you would like. I want you to bring that in front, your pinky toe taps. Return to first position. Zip up your pants. Here we go. Up and down. Place your hand right on that left hip because I want you to press it down. It goes up, tap, return heel to heel. Lift. Keep your belly in nice and tight. Reach up tall. 2. Last one. Good. Move your thing or your imaginary thing to the back of the mat. Lifting up overhead. Lift up. Your big toe taps the floor. You return heel to heel. Up and reach. Stand and close. I never want you to lock out that right knee. Keep it slightly bent and then ensure your right knee stays over that middle toe. I don't want it swaying side to side. Yes, ma'am. Out. Return. One more. Good. Move that thingy right at the center of your mat. Pinky toe to the ceiling. We're going all the way over, all the way back. Big toe taps. And then reach it up tall, pinky toe. Up and over. Up and return it. Tap. Beautiful. Focus. Slow it down. This is hard. You can keep your foot off of the mat if you're ready for that challenge. Lift. Little leg lift behind you. Little leg in front. Reaching back. Reach. Good. One more. And then hold that leg back behind you. I don't want it directly behind you. I want it at a little angle, reaching to the back corner. Reach your pinky toe down and back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3. Point and flex your toe. Point, flex. When you flex, I want those toes to touch your shin. When you point, your quad should be on fire because you're extending that entire leg back behind you. 2, 1. Step your foot slightly out. You can lower onto that right forearm, slightly bend your knee, lifting your knee up, hip height, ankle hip height. Here's your deli slicer, in and out. So when you bring that knee forward, I don't want you to drop your chest and round your upper back. I want you to stay nice and tight so that you trigger your low abs, your obliques, your side body. Beautiful. 4, chest is open. 3, 2, good. Extend that leg behind you, knee up, leg back, press. All of that energy needs to be shooting out the back, bottom of your foot. In, press long, in and long. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold that leg back there, hold it back there, tiny lift. 8, 7, open up your chest, stack your shoulders. Hold it up there, reach that left hand overhead. Knee to elbow, here we go. Side crunch, leg reaches long behind you. 6, 5, open up your hips. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold that leg back behind you. Beautiful, knuckles and feet reach up. Here's 8, 7, 6, higher, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, lower down. Cross that ankle in front, reaching that left hand up and over. Really feel the side stretch on that left side. Rotate your armpit and your elbow all the way open to the ceiling. Ah, that feels good. Return your chair. Grab yourself a drink. If you have a real item besides an imaginary one, go ahead and put that back. All right, you'll need your hand weights for this total body exercise. I'll start forward at first. Beautiful. I want your arms up to first position, and I want that right foot out in front. And just practice sweeping a half circle. So it's 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Your hips stay square. Beautiful. Open up your arms. Open up. Bend your elbows. Return in front. Open up. Squeeze your elbows towards your ribs. Out, in, down in front. Out and in, down in front. Good. Now draw full D with your toe. Draw a straight line in front. All the way out. Push it forward. 3, 2. We're going to add a little passe. Press it forward. Out, elbows in, passe up. That's a figure 4. Press it forward. Out and lift. Your first option here to drop those hand weights. 3. Relax that left foot. 2. Hold that passe here. Hold that passe here. Elbows reach to the side. Out and then back in. You stay here. Out. Good. As your elbows lead out, extend that leg behind you. Bring that right back into a figure 4. So you're just pressing your arms open and extending your back leg. Press and reach. Return to a figure 4. 4. In. 3. In. Hold your leg out there. Hold it out behind you. Now melt down. Drop your chest. Drop your foot. Zip all the way back up to a first position passe. Pressing out behind you. Melting down. Lifting all the way up. Extend that leg and the arms back. Lower down. Pick it up. Good. So it's an arabesque. And then when you melt, it's called a fondue, right? So melt all the way down and then zip up your pants. Lifting up tall. One more like this. We're going to combine everything we've got. Hold your passe here. Press that right foot in front. Sweep it back behind you. Stand up passe. Extend that back leg. Melt it down. Pick it up. Right foot. Tendu forward. Rond de jambe. Reach up tall. Arabesque. Fondue down. Woo! Passe up. Do that again. Tendu forward. Rond de jambe. Reach up. Press back. Melt it low. Reach up tall. Do it again. Extra challenge during your fondue. Keep your right foot lifted the whole time. It looks like this. Press it forward. Round and lift it up. Here's your arabesque. Melt it down. Pick it all the way up. One more. Press. All the way down and back. Reach tall. Push long. Lower down. Zip it up. Here are toe raises for 8. Here's 7. Grab a chair if you need to. 6. I do. 5. 4. You got this. 3. Reach through the crown of your head. 2. 1. Hi. Shake those legs out. Shake that booty out. We've got one more side. We're almost there. First position. Arms up to first. Let's practice that half moon. Side, back, noon, and then zip it all the way around to 6 o'clock. Noon, all the way to 6. I don't want your hips coming up and down. I want you to keep your hips nice and steady, nice and straight. So you're pulling the outside of your thigh behind you, the inside forward. Outside behind, inside forward, arms out, down and in. Beautiful. Pull it out, down and in. You can draw that D with your foot if you're ready. Reach tall, slide it through. Add a passe. Out, passe up. Press it out. So I like to bend my right knee and then stand all the way up. It helps me use my core more. Feel free to do that. Plie down, all the way up and zip. So it's your big toe that's leading. You're pressing it forward, out to the side, and then all the way up the inside of that right leg, yeah? 2. Last one, hold your passe. Pressing that leg behind you, pressing your arms out to the side. Return to your passe. Press and open. Squeeze it in. Press shoulders down. So this time I'm pressing my palms to the back of the room. So my thumbs are dropping down and back. Pulling into more. Press. Pull it in. Squeeze your butt. Hold that leg and arm back behind you. Melt. Fondue. Lower down. Zip up. Passe. Press it back behind you. Melt down. Pull it up. Elbows lead the way. Elbows back. Lower. Pull your belly in. Zip up your elbows. Press it back. Lower down. Let's add everything. Are you ready? Here we go. It goes forward. Rond de jambe. Passe. Arabesque. Tendu down. Hello, that's a fondue down passe. Forward. Down and around. Zip it all the way up. Press it back. Keep that left leg lifted. If you're ready for that challenge, out to the side, all the way up. Press behind. Melt it low. Pick it all the way up. You can touch your fingers down to the floor, right? Get a little bit of balance check there. Beautiful. One more. We can do this. Forward. Sweep it long. Press behind you. Lower. Lift it up. Keep your hands right in front of you. Extend that back leg up. Arms overhead. Lift your heel. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3. Hold your heel up. Arms out to the side. Heel to bum. And then pressing that shin. Extending down and back. Pull it in. Press it out. Here's 4, 3. Pull your belly in. 2, 1. Lower those hands. Step forward. Making your way onto your hands and your knees. You're in a tabletop. Be very conscious that your shoulders are on top of your wrists and your heart is laser focused right in the center of your hand. I want you to extend one leg out to the side. Keep your core in nice and tight. Keep your hips level. Zip across your waistband. Here you go. Lift that leg up and down. Keep your heart and belly button pulling towards your mat. 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Up and over. The top of your foot hits the floor and then reach up and over. That foot comes out to the side. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. So here's your imaginary cone. Once again, you got to clear that object. Keep your belly tight. One more. One more. You got this. Keep your heel lifted. Pressing your spine as long as you can from the crown of your head to the back of your leg. Reaching that opposite hand all the way up to the ceiling or all the way out in front of you. Reach and stretch those fingers. Give me a pulse. 8, 7. Lift with your booty. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Hold it up. Knee to elbow. Reach it nice and long. Knee to elbow. So you're reaching down and then up. In. Reach long and then up. 4. Pressing. 3. Nice and tall. 2. Push that left hand into the floor. Hold it all the way out. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Reach your hand back behind you. Kick your foot into that palm. Stretching. Open that left quad. That left hip. Lower that hand and knee down. Extend that opposite foot out to the side. Heart and belly button are laser focused towards the floor. Lift your big toe off that mat. 8, 7, you've got this. 6, pull your belly in. 5, don't look down. 4, 3, 2, lift that foot all the way up and back. The top of your foot touches the floor. Lift all the way up and over. Big toe touches the side of the floor. Up and back. Clear that cone. Lift it up nice and high. Good, so I want you to clear that object without leaning side to side in your hips or sinking your chest to make that happen. Reaching it long. Good, hold that leg up behind you. Beautiful, zip up your pants. Zip up your pants. Belly stays in nice and tight. Good, reach that other opposite hand in front. Fingertips to big toes. Reaching in opposition. Draw your belly in. Your spine is straight. That includes your neck. Give me a little pulse. Here's 8, 7. Don't let your chest sag in your back arch. 4, 3. You got this. Here's 2. Here comes that knee to elbow. Knee to elbow underneath. Press out nice and long. Contract your core. Reach through your back body. Long. Neck is tall. Chest is open. 4 more. 4. Reach. 3, 2. Hold it out there. Good. Find that length. Find that length. Bend your knee. Reach your hand on the side. You're grabbing the top of your foot, kicking your foot into that hand, opening up your hips, opening up your hip flexors and your thigh. Lower down. Your big toes come together. Draw your knees out to the side. Sit all the way down in between those heels. Whew. Coming back into your tabletop, your right knee comes to the back of your right wrist, and then that left ankle, your right ankle comes behind your left wrist. So setting up for a modified pigeon. Good, I want your hips to stay stacked. So you need to press the eye of your left hip down to the mat. I don't want you just to sit on your right side. Stay nice and stacked right on top. Reach your chest up to the sky. Reach your back leg long. Lower down onto your forearms if you'd like. Pressing your shoulders away from your ears. Keep that length in your body. This hurts so good, right? It's like you know it's killing, but it's for the better. Curl that back toe under, coming back onto your hands, stepping into a plank. Reaching your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. And then let's bring that left knee to the back of your left wrist. That ankle comes behind your right wrist. Stay stacked on those hips, extending that leg behind you. The closer your shin comes to parallel with the top edge of your mat, the more of a challenge it will be. So if this is really hard and you're restricting your breath, you need to bring your heel closer towards your booty. Keep that length. Point your back toe. Lower down onto your forearms if you're ready. Steady inhales and steady exhales the whole way through. Pressing that right hip into the mat. Curling your back toe under, coming onto your hands and your knees, stepping back into a plank, lifting your hips up. Downward facing dog. Pedal those heels towards the earth one at a time, walking your hands back to meet your feet, grabbing your ankles, rounding in your back body. So really curve and pull your spine all the way up to the ceiling while you're holding on to your ankles, shins, or thighs. So pull your chest away, round your back like an angry cat. Good, surrender all the way down, bend your knees slowly, roll it all the way up. I don't know why I roll all the way up like that. Heels together, toes turned out, crossing that right hand right in front of your chest, grabbing at your tricep, pressing your palm behind you. Shoulders are relaxed. Pull your belly in. Lower down, reaching that hand overhead, bend at your elbow. Pull that elbow behind your ear. Your palm faces your shoulder blade. And then crawl those fingers down your back. Lower down, crossing that other arm right in front of your chest. Shoulders are down. With that right elbow, lift up that forearm, keeping it nice and level. Pressing that palm to the back wall. Reach your hand overhead, bending at your elbow, pulling that entire elbow behind your ear. Palm faces and touches your shoulder blade, and then crawl those fingers down your back. Lower down. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back without clasping your hands behind your back. Keep your hips tucked. Roll your shoulders back behind you. Pull your ribs off of your hips. Stay where you are, and then rotate your toes and knees to face forward. Beautiful. Curtsy down. You are finished.